Welcome to an ordinary week in my life. Watch this vlog until the end if you don't believe a healthy lifestyle can be easy. By sharing my unpretentious healthy habits, I hope to inspire you to try small things every day to improve your physical and mental health, whether it's trying new foods, moving more, or strengthening the connection between your body and mind. If you are looking for a simple approach to wellness, you've come to the right place.
밤이 오면 항상 turn the lights out. Tell me where you want it. Baby, you're the one I wanna know about. We can fall in slowly, yeah. We don't need to do the talking. Get into it, baby, softly, yeah. 매일 on and on, 계속 보는 널. Baby, come and show me. Take my heart, I never thought I could love this hard. Oh, I can't get enough. You got me feeling like, you got me singing like, I love it when you do it like that. When you walk out wearing nothing but.
Good morning and welcome to the vlog. Welcome to my week. Week. I usually make daily vlogs, but this week I think I'm gonna try to record the whole week. Not the whole week, but let's see. Because I think it makes more sense, because sometimes I feel like the vlogs are kind of disconnected or out of place. I don't know how to say it, but my whole idea with the channel is to show you my healthy lifestyle, is to give you inspiration, tips, resources so you can try to live a healthier lifestyle. And my whole philosophy is based on balance. So I do believe in balance. I do believe we have to be happy if we are pursuing a healthy lifestyle. And what I thought is, on weekdays vlogs you would see me like cooking at home, doing everything I can, and on weekends we usually go out. Either we have brunch outside, either we have dinner, because we have our date nights on Saturdays. So I felt like it was disconnected. I felt like Saturday's vlogs, they didn't make sense, but if you look at my week as a whole, they totally make sense. So that's the idea. So I'm gonna try this week, see how it goes. I don't know, let's see what happens. So yeah, today is Monday. On Mondays I run in the morning. I woke up early, I went for my morning run. I think starting the week running, I think it gives me energy. I don't know, I feel so energized after running, and I think it's the best way to start the week. So yeah, of course I came back, I took a shower, and now I'm gonna brew a coffee. I'm gonna start working. On Mondays I usually work primarily on the vlogs. I edit vlogs all day long. So yeah, let's start the Monday. Let's start the week. And we are going to start with coffee.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
Here, you already know that I usually don't cook for lunch, and actually on Mondays I have the leftover pizza from Sunday night, because every Sunday I make pizza. I make from scratch. I have my healthy crust recipe that you can get on my blog lucianawellness.com/pizza, and that's it. Every Sunday, it's a tradition here. Every Sunday we eat pizza, and I make double so I don't have to cook for lunch on Mondays.
stand alone.
So now I'm gonna start to bake my bread. Actually, I'm gonna set the machine to bake the bread. It's the machine who makes all the magic. If you are, okay, it's not here. Where is the, okay, it's in the dishwasher. If you are a regular here, you know that I bake my own bread at home. I have this healthy recipe of whole wheat bread. If you want the recipe, you can go to lucianawellness.com/bread and get the recipe there. You can make in a machine like me, or you can make by hand. It always works. It's nutritious. I love this bread. I bake this bread at least once a week. Yeah, at least once, sometimes twice a week. So yeah, I'm gonna start the process because I wanna eat bread. I wanna have bread at least for the time of our dinner.
Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't.
So for dinner tonight, super simple. I'm gonna prepare chicken thighs in the air fryer, rice or quinoa. I'm gonna cook quinoa in the rice cooker, super easy. I think I have carrots, broccoli. I'm gonna toss everything in the rice cooker and cook the quinoa with that, and yeah, and that's it. No secrets here.
I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Mona. I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown. To get back the life I used to know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last. Clouds and thunders standing in my way, but I must try to figure it out anyway.
Good morning. Just a second. Coffee first. Welcome to my Tuesday. So yeah, welcome to my Tuesday. I usually don't make vlogs on Tuesdays, and it's a first for me. And I have a very kind of structured week. And on Mondays, as you saw yesterday, I like to edit all the videos, all the vlogs actually. Usually I have 3 to edit because I used to record 3 days of the week, and now I'm doing this super vlog. I don't know how it's gonna be, but anyways, on Mondays I edit, and usually on Tuesdays, because my husband goes to the office on Tuesdays are the days when I have the house by myself. So usually is when I record videos for the club and other things that I have to record because I have the space. He doesn't have any meetings, so there's no background noise or sound. So it's a quiet day for me, so that's why I usually record on Tuesdays. And today I have to record a few videos for my boot camp. So yeah, if you are new here, if you don't know me, I am a health and wellness coach. I have an online wellness club for women. You can check that out on lucianawellness.com. We have a boot camp. It's an intensive program of 4 weeks when I support you all the way to transform your life, to transform your routine, to change your habits and to build healthy habits for a healthy lifestyle. And after the boot camp, you are part of our club. I usually produce content for the club. We have yoga classes there, we have meditation sessions, we have a lot of good stuff there. So usually on Tuesdays I take care of that. And even though the boot camp happens every month, from time to time I change things a little bit, so I have to change a few videos. So I think I'm gonna do that today. But I totally forgot something. Just a second. I got this from Amazon and I'm so excited to test it. It's a yogurt maker. Actually, here it says it makes yogurt, natto, Greek yogurt, and cheese, which I'm very curious about because I've never thought I could make cheese at home. And just so you know, if you are new here, I'm trying to eat less and less processed food. I already baked my bread, as you saw yesterday. I baked my protein cookies. Last week, I made protein bars for the first time. Oh my God, I am in love with those protein bars. But anyways, focus. And one of the things I'm working on is on my yogurt. I am trying to master the yogurt. A few weeks ago, I made yogurt for the first time, but I didn't like the process because I think it's too much work. You have to measure the milk temperature twice, and everything has to be in place, and you have to count the time. It was not feasible because if I want to eat only yogurt made at home, I need to make a lot of yogurt because I eat yogurt every day. So I got a yogurt machine. I got this from Amazon, and we were not sure if it's good, but the thing is, it's $45, 45 Canadian dollars. If we make yogurt 5 or 6 times, it pays for itself. So we thought that maybe it would be a good idea to try it, and now we have it. And today we are going to make yogurt and see if it works and if it's good.
No worries, travel with the storm. But I must try to figure it out alone. Yeah, I must try to figure it out alone. And now, ooh, when you're gone, ooh, I know things won't be the same no more.
Lunchtime. So yeah, let's get our leftovers from yesterday and have lunch.
I know I still have a long way to walk, I'm sure. It'll take a while to reach the golden shore, I'm sure. It'll take a while 'cause I'm still sore, yeah, now. Ooh, when you're gone.
So let's talk about meat. Let me get my glasses so I can see it. So if you are not new here, you know that we usually buy our meat from Costco. When I go to Costco, I usually go there once a week, and I usually get our protein from there. But I told you a few weeks ago that we were looking for other sources, especially when we talk about beef. We were looking for healthier sources. I mean, grass-fed beef, and you know, all the drill. And we decided to try the butcher box. It's the first time. It's not a sponsorship. I am so far from sponsorships, but anyways, we just got because we wanted to try. From what we researched, they were a good source, and it's convenient. Of course, we could go to a butcher shop to look for a good one, but we have to wait convenience as well, because I go to Costco almost every week. So the most convenient way would be get it from Costco, but it's so hard to find grass-fed beef there. At least in my warehouse here in Toronto, maybe you can find, but I cannot find here. And if I had to, besides going to Costco, to go to another place, we would be adding one more step, a little more work. So we decided to try something online that we wouldn't have to go to another place to get it. So yeah, the thing is, if you don't know them, I think by now they are pretty well known. Basically what they do, they deliver meat to you. My husband was the one who researched more, but from my understanding, you have different plans according to the number of family members. We got the family package, not the couples. We eat a lot. We eat a lot of protein here. So yeah, the couples, that couple is not us. So yeah, according to the plan you choose, you have points to spend on their website, and of course each type of meat has different points, different price, and you choose from there. So we got a few premium things and other things that would be more affordable for a daily basis. So let's see what we have here. So we got 2 tuna steaks we wanted to try. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I got a whole chicken. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for that because I like to use whole chicken. It's one of the tips I always give to my clients. If you don't have time to cook every day, you can get a day of the week and cook a whole chicken. This way you can portion the chicken and you have different parts of the chicken each day. Therefore, you don't feel like you are eating the same thing every day. And yeah, it's affordable. I think it's the most affordable way to buy chicken. I don't do that as much because, as I say, I usually go to Costco, and if I buy from Costco, I have to buy 3 chickens. I think their package is with 3 chickens. It's too much. I don't have space in my freezer for that. Actually, I just realized that I am not sure if we have space in our freezer right now. Anyways, keep going. What is this? Chicken thighs. More chicken thighs. You know I love chicken thighs. What is this? Cod. I think it's cod. Yeah, cod. We have 2 cod fillets. We have more chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs. Oh, we wanted to try this one. It's salmon burgers. Oh, they are huge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try tonight. And what more? More chicken. Oh, chicken wings as well. I think we got drumsticks. I think they are chicken drumsticks. We got a lot of ground beef for our daily dishes. I think we got 2 different types. Both are grass-fed, of course. Oh, and these, what is the name? A sirloin? What's the name? I cannot read this. Strip loin. We got 2 strip loin steaks. We have more ground beef here. We are going to try to have this for a whole month. Of course, it's a more expensive alternative. So our idea was to try for a month, see how it reflects on our budget. I mean, because I don't have to buy protein from Costco. By the end of the month, we want to see the difference, if it's too much. If it's a okay amount, we are going to keep the subscription and we are going to keep buying from them. But let's see what happens. And as I said, it's a little more expensive, but we are trying to get better quality of food. I already told you our macros distributions are perfect. Now it's a time to tackle the quality. So we wanna eat better quality meat. That's why we are trying this. So stay tuned because as the days go by, I can tell you how this experience is going. It's time to prepare dinner. The yogurt, we need 2 hours and 10 minutes more so we can have yogurt, fresh yogurt, but we already have meat. So I'm gonna cook for the first time the meat that we got from Butcher Box earlier today. I'm gonna make something simple that I usually make. I'm gonna cook the beef. I'm gonna chop shallots, bell peppers. I think I'm gonna cook rice, white rice, to go with the beef. I think we can build from that.
Walls and mountains standing in my way. must try to figure it out anyway. Tales of worries travel with the storm, but I must try to figure it out alone. Yeah, I must try to figure it out alone. And now, ooh, when you're gone, ooh.
Time to see if it work it. First lead, second lead. Oh, it looks promising. Let me get a spoon. It looks like yogurt. It looks like yogurt. Let me taste it. Good. It's actually good. I think I don't need sugar, right? It doesn't need sugar.
Really good.
So good. I love it.
I'm waiting at the doorstep. I'm finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio's playing our song.
Welcome to my Wednesday. I don't have many plans for today besides working, regular work. I'm not going to Costco today. Usually I go to Costco on Wednesdays. I used to go every week, but now I'm not going every week. We don't need that anymore, especially because we are receiving the butcher box. So I think I'm gonna skip this week, and I have some work to do. And yeah, and let's see what the day brings to us.
And then you stood there smiling at me as so many times before.
Time to have lunch, and I am hungry. About the food last night, it was the first time I prepared the meat from a butcher box, and my husband and I, we agreed that it tasted better. You can actually taste the difference. So yeah, let's see, because we have a lot of other things to try from the box. I think it was a success.
I'll never wanna be away, leave you again. You are all I want and more.
And here I have the yogurt that I made yesterday, and it's so good. After refrigerated, it's, oh my god, because yesterday it was kind of lukewarm when it was done. We could feel that the taste was good, but of course it was not good to eat like lukewarm yogurt. But now it's just perfect.
It's true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It's true.
Dinner time. And tonight I'm preparing the chicken to see if it's good. I think it is.
Baby, how I need the loving of you. Waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here. When the morning's standing at your door, brighter than all mornings come before. Don't be late, my dear. Life won't wait, my dear. Don't be late.
Good morning and welcome to my
Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday. Welcome to my Thursday. I usually don't vlogs on Thursdays. It's my first time, so it's Thursday. So yeah, no much plans for today, but I have to work. I have to work and work. So let's brew a coffee and start the day, shall we?
When the day is longer than the night, the road ahead is clear and in the light.
So I'm gonna bake my bread. If you are a regular here, you know that that's normal. I usually bake my own bread. I make this whole wheat bread. It's so healthy, super nutritious. If you want the recipe, you can get on my website. You can go to lucianawellness.com/bread and you find the recipe there. The only difference today is that I'm gonna make buns instead of a loaf. Yeah, I think it's a loaf what I usually do. So because we are going to have, oops, it's wet. We are going to have salmon hamburgers that we got from the butcher box. We are going to try. Actually, I think it's already defrost. It's time to go to the fridge. So I had this idea to bake buns so we can eat the hamburgers, and that's what I'm gonna do. I use the same recipe. The only difference is I usually set the machine to do everything, all the work, to knead the dough and then rest and knead again and then bake it. But I'm gonna use the other cycle of the machine, which is a cycle that only kneads and rests the dough, proof the dough actually, and then I'm gonna work the dough by hand and make buns. You can use the same recipe to make loaves, to make buns, to make it in a bread machine, to make by hand. I love this recipe because it's so versatile and nutritious, which is important.
It is clear. Don't be late, my dear. Life won't wait, my dear. Don't be late. Don't be late.
Time to have lunch. So of course, today we have the leftovers from last night's dinner. And now it's time to check the dough. Wow! Oh wow, it's huge. Now I'm gonna portion it and make the buns. Actually, not make the buns, like form the buns. And then I'm gonna let to proof again, and then we are going to bake them.
When the evening falls across the land and your lovers reaching you the hand, don't be late.
Time to let them proof again. Because my kitchen is cold, I am gonna let them proof in the oven. But of course, the oven is off, just in case.
My dear, life won't wait, my dear.
So the last proof is done. I'm not that good on making buns, like on shaping buns. Yeah, I think they will do it, right? So now I am preheating the oven so I can finally bake them. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start to prepare the rest of the sandwich. I have the salmon hamburgers and I don't know what more. I was thinking maybe to add some avocado, of course leaf greens, and yeah. Let's see what I have here and we are going to work from there.
When the evening falls across the land and your lovers reaching you the hand, don't be late. You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak.
Welcome to Friday. Oh my god, I feel like this week didn't exist. I mean, I feel like I don't know, on a blink of an eye, the week was gone. I felt like, yeah. But anyways, today's Friday. Today is a special Friday for us. I'm gonna tell more about later, but we have dinner reservations for tonight to celebrate something. And yeah, so it's gonna be a little different. Actually, this week, if you are not new here, you know that I am a big fan of routine, of process, of everything in place. And this week is gonna be a little different because instead of having our date night on Saturday, we are going to have today because, as I said, today is a special date for us. And tomorrow I'm gonna rest. I don't think we are going to go out tomorrow. The plans for today is I have work to do, then I have, what do I have? Oh, I have to make protein bars. If you watched it a few vlogs ago, I made protein bar for the first time and it was delicious. And yeah, they are all gone. I have to make them, I have to make more, and let's see what happens during the day.
But I know you're stronger.
So I'm gonna make the protein bars one more time. I made them for the first time last week. It was amazing, but we can always go further, right? We can always get better. And something I wanna enhance, I would say, is the amount of protein, because it was delicious, it was nutritious, of course, it has a lot of protein, but if you compare them with the ones that we want to substitute, they have less protein and more calories. So the idea is to get to something closer to the ones that we always get, the Kirkland ones I already showed you. I love those bars, but we wanna eat less processed food. Therefore, we are trying to eat less of those bars. In the original recipe, I used half cup of coconut flour, 1.5 cup of protein powder, 2 cups of peanut butter, and half cup of maple syrup. Today I'm gonna try to use more protein powder and none of coconut flour. I don't know if it's gonna work, but the advantage of this recipe is that you don't have to cook anything. So you can just try it, and if it doesn't work, you only have to adjust the proportions and get there. If I see that the consistency is not okay, I can always add coconut flour or almond flour or any other flour until I get to the consistency I want. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Let's see if it works.
Than what you think. And I know it's hard. Yeah, I know it's rough. But we'll make it through. And I'll back you up.
I think it worked. As you can see, I could compress it, so now I have to refrigerate it. But so far, I actually think that it was easier to compress the dough. Not the dough, how can I call this? Yeah, the dough. Yeah, the dough. It was easier to compress it. So far, so good. Now I'm gonna let this in the fridge and see how it turns out. Because when I researched about those bars, they follow like a structure, I would say. You have to have a protein powder, a nut butter, I mean almond butter, peanut butter. You have to have a quote-unquote sticky sweetener. I mean honey, maple syrup, or any other syrup. And you have to have like something to form a dough, like coconut flour, sometimes oats. And what I did today, I just got rid of the dough part of the coconut flour and I added more protein powder. And it seems like it worked. Let's see.
Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. You tell me you're nervous. You say you're afraid. I wish you could see that.
It's time to taste the protein bars. They look pretty good. Actually, they look pretty much like the ones we made last week. But let's taste it. Taste-wise, it's almost the same because you feel a lot of the peanut butter. This one, I think you feel the honey a little more, probably because last week I used half maple syrup, half honey. This time I can taste the honey and I would say that it's good. You wanna try it? Come here. What do you think?
I can definitely feel more of the peanut butter.
This one?
Yeah,
Really?
I can feel more. But it is almost the same.
It's almost the same,
Almost the
right?
same, yeah.
I think I'm gonna make this way because I even thought that the dough mixture, no, that's good. I even think that the dough mixed better. It was easier to mix the dough. So yeah, that was a success, right?
Yeah.
I think you're brave.
This morning I teased a little bit about our celebrations for today. I told you that we would be celebrating something. So long story short, 1 year ago on August 16th, my husband came home early from his job and my husband broke the news that the startup where he was working would close. And like this, he had no job anymore. And it was a scary time for us. Being immigrants, being from a third world country, losing a job is one of our worst nightmares. So for us, it was pretty scary, as I said. And that day, I told my husband, you know what? Everything passed, the good, the bad. So let's look to the future because that's something I like to do. I do this since I was a kid. Every time I have something that it's not enjoyable, that I have to face it anyway, I think about something that comes after that. So let's say when I was a kid and I knew that I had to go to the dentist, I would think about the weekend. I would think about something fun during the weekend and I would focus on that. I would think, okay, when the Saturday comes, that horrible experience will be past. And I always use this strategy in life. Every time I have something that I wouldn't like to be doing, I think about something after that is not related, but it just proves that will pass. And I told my husband, you know what? Why don't you state a day to celebrate this, like this hardship, this challenge? And we could call it Resilience Day. So 1 year from now, we are going to be on a better place. This will be on our past. Hopefully we are going to be better, but at least it will not be as bad as today because the first day is the worst day. That was what helped us to have hope in the future. And we always look it forward. So from now on, every August 16th, we are going to celebrate our Resilience Day. When I had this idea, I thought about, you know, when you celebrate Thanksgiving, for example, that you honor people that came before you and had to do the hard work so they can pave the way for you. It's like that. It's like honoring our past selves, honoring our hard work, and from now on, every August 16th, we are going to celebrate and remember those times. And actually, we have to remember all the hard work we have to get what we want. Sometimes we forget that. And it's a good way to stay grateful. So I'm telling you this first because I'm celebrating. And yeah, we are going out. But secondly, because maybe you can use that for yourself. If you have to endure hard times, you can think about that. You can use this strategy. Or maybe you can think about something in your past that made you stronger, and you can use that date to celebrate you, to celebrate your victories, and to be grateful because gratitude is a powerful thing. I can attest that. So yeah. Oh, and one more thing, one more colorful fact. That day by noon, he sent me a message asking me if I wanted to go to this restaurant where they had belly dancers and food, of course. And I thought, yes, I was so excited. And right after he sent that message, he got the news and he had to cancel the restaurant. So today we are going to that same restaurant. We thought it would be symbolic to celebrate at the same restaurant that we wanted to go a year ago and we couldn't. So we are waiting for this moment for a whole year. And of course, I'm gonna bring you with me to celebrate with me.
Let me take you through our unforgettable night at Sultan's Tent, a Moroccan restaurant here in downtown Toronto. This wasn't just a dinner, it was an immersive experience. From the moment we walked in, the atmosphere swept us away. The rich decor, warm lighting, and intricate details made us feel like we had stepped into a magical Middle Eastern night. Every element, from the draped fabrics to the ornate lanterns, was thoughtfully curated. With a bottle of wine on the table, we were ready to indulge in the three-course menu. For starters, hubby chose the mafito, a delicious ground beef wrapped in pastry mixed with raisins and cashews, and served with a chipotle aioli. It was a perfect balance of sweet and savory. I opted for the hummus, freshly made in-house, accompanied by warm, fluffy bread. Simple yet full of flavor. For the main course, he went for the braised beef short ribs, slow-cooked until tender and served with roasted vegetables and rice. Each bite was rich and comforting. I had the braised lamb shank, beautifully cooked and served with sautéed vegetables, toasted cashews, and rice. The flavors were deeply satisfying, with a wonderful Moroccan touch. For dessert, my husband enjoyed a decadent chocolate cake with spiced orange syrup that added a delightful citrusy twist. I had the baklava, layers of phyllo pastry filled with walnuts and pistachios, drizzled with an orange blossom syrup that made each bite heavenly. But, as I mentioned, this wasn't just about the food. It was a whole experience. The highlight of the night was the mesmerizing belly dancing performance. The vibrant music and graceful movements filled the room with energy. And to top it off, I was even invited
to join in the dancing. It was such a fun and lively moment, something I will never forget.
어젯밤에 어디 있어서 내 생각하곤 있어 너 어린아이 같아 넌 아직까지 마음이
Good morning. Welcome to my Saturday. I'm exhausted. We came back later from the restaurant last night, but I'm here for my yoga class, for my Saturday yoga. And after that, I don't know. We don't have plans. I don't think we are going to do much today. Probably we are going to cook home, do something really relaxing. I'm not in the vibe to go out today, but it was so much fun last night. It was, I mean, how can I say, the show was nice. I loved it. The girls were so nice, and they invited us to dance. They invited the people there to dance. My husband didn't want to, but I danced a little bit, and it was so much fun. Actually, everyone there was so nice. It's so good when we go to a place where you see that people genuinely, oh, how can I say that word, genuinely are nice to you. And this was one of those places, you know. It was so much fun. But now time for yoga.
넌 아파 I'm feeling lonely something about you make me feel insecure baby something about you girl stay here right by my side feel like I am falling deeper 여기서 alone I feel like falling deeper deeper cause I love everyone oh loving you right baby love everyone oh come on and tell me now love everyone baby
And I think this is the end of the vlog, of the weekly vlog. Kind of anticlimax, I know, because today we were so tired. I spent the whole day home recovering, you know. It was a busy week, and then we went out last night. We usually don't go out on Fridays, but because it was a special date, we did, and that's why we didn't do anything today, Saturday, because usually on Saturdays we go out either for a brunch or for a dinner night, and yeah, we didn't do that. And I just rested, and we ordered sushi for lunch because we had this idea, let's order the sushi for lunch so we have dinner already, because every time we got sushi from this place, it's a lot of sushi, so we always got for more than one meal. So we have the leftovers from lunch. We are going to, I don't know, watch a movie. I don't plan on vlog on Sundays because I need a day to full rest. This is non-negotiable for me. On Sundays I rest. I don't schedule anything. Not even if you invite me for a coffee, I don't accept any invitation on Sundays. So thank you so much for being here during this week with me. It was the first weekly vlog here on this channel. I hope it was good. I think it was a good one, and I think I'm gonna keep doing the vlogs weekly on a weekly basis, because I think it was easier for me actually. And let's see now that I have to edit. But anyways, so thank you so much. If you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you like to have more inspiration on how to live a healthy lifestyle, and if you wanna see my daily life, how I manage to stay fit and yet to have a normal life, an ordinary life. And that's what it's all about. That's what this channel is about. If you wanna, you can check my website. You can go to lucianawellness.com, check my services there. I'm a health and wellness coach for women. There you can find my service. You can sign up for my bootcamp and transform your life. Actually, yes. Yes, you can. I hope to see you here next week. And until there, I wish you a wonderful time. Ciao, ciao.
Going on now.
If you enjoyed this vlog, you are going to love what's next.